Okay, now we can do the configuration of a simulation ledger, simulation extension ledger. So same path in the define settings for ledger and currency types. So this simulation ledger, what for which purpose we will use? To see the forecast value like the foreign currency valuation.
Advanced test run
Yes.
reverse of document to help the extension entry configuration extension.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
I will define the our simulation ledger US and simulation extension. Here this is the extension ledger, and here simulation. Yes, line item with technical numbers slash deletion possible. Okay, always this will be the either the leading ledger or non-leading ledger. So but it should not be the extension ledger. So this ledger and go to your company code. So there are many company codes assigned to this ledger, because while we are doing automatically it will appear the all the company code. What you have to do, you need to select all and deselect your company code, and rest you can delete it. So always the extension ledger, other ledgers will be also appeared, but you should not be keep it. So you should delete, you should keep your your company code only, then remaining company code you should delete it. Okay. Okay, then click the assign accounting principle. So we'll use the legal whatever we have defined, that accounting principle we will use it the first. So here we don't have errors, so whatever we did it, that's correct only. Okay, so it will be store the changes in the transport request. Okay, now I have created the simulation ledger. Now what I need to do, I need to do, can I finish the entire process so that you can note down, or how it could be?
Then after that, we need notes, Sir Ramesh. Where, how, and all
Okay.
those things.
Okay, now
You
what we are going to do here, so we are going to define the valuation methods, foreign currency valuations. So here you can define the valuation method. Okay. And here if you come here, a low value principle, so according to that which principle you are going to do the valuation. So we need to do the always valuation. So we are going to evaluate either increase the currency or decrease the currency, that is the always valuate. Okay, this is a low value principle, means when the your currency is decreased, that time only it will get. When it is coming to this one, restrict the low value principle. So if you select this one, it will be get ignored. And if you choose this option, this is the always revalidate, mean either the currency is increase or decrease, it will be show the either the gain or loss. This is the revalidate only, so it will get revalidate but it won't get post. This is the post for the line item. So which line item for what you need to post. Now I am requesting the system to post this type of document, and here the group vendors, group customer, group of the vendors and customers, and GL valuation grouping only, specific grouping only. Okay, this is the balance valuation. So if we have paid the, if we have taken the loan and there is a some balance amount is there, that is the depends on the balance valuation. So this is the extraction related. Okay, coming to here, you are going to, if you come here, the exchange rate determination, on what basis exchange rate to be defined. Here it should be the debit balance and credit balance is exchange rate type. We need to define the either G or M, whatever we want. I'm going to define the average. So this is the defaulted. So determine the exchange rate type from account balance, whatever the how much the account balance is there, according to that it will determine. If you choose this option, this is from the invoice reference, not from the account balance. And here the exchange hedging. So if you have the hedging like 2 months or 4 months, like the hedging concept we have, so that if we need to choose this one. And translation exchange related types translation, this one, on what basis exchange translation we need to do, and minimum difference how much should be, 5% or 2%, whatever it is there. Okay, save this one. Now I did the save. Next I am going to define the valuation area. What is the valuation area? I'm going to define US, and the valuation method which we have defined is the US01. And currency, what is the currency, for which currency we are doing valuation? That's our company code currency already existing for this. Okay, what we have to do, then we have to use the valuation. Yes, let's see. Okay, yes, we are going to use this one. And here we need to take our accounting principle, S1, and target ledger group is underlying ledger, 0L. And assign the valuation area in accounting principle. What is our valuation area? Okay, we have defined there. Okay, accounting principle S1. Let me define the some description here. This is our valuation area. Valuation for this. Okay. Now we have defined this configuration as an evaluation accounting principle. This is also we did it, right? Yes, we did it. Now we need to define the GL accounts for this valuation. Okay, FS 0. First we need to create a one foreign currency loan account, 1002. Create. So here only balance in, so now you are going to take a loan in some Singapore dollar. Okay, this is okay, not required. Short key, just keep as a something. Coming here, keep a G01. So you did save. Now how many GL accounts we need to create? One is for loan account, another one is for the balance sheet adjustment account, and one is realized gain, and another one is realized loss, and one more unrealized gain and unrealized loss. We need to define these GL accounts. Now I define the 3 what we have defined, 3 expenses salary we have defined. Okay, one I do it. This is a expenses. Unrealized loss. This is cost element 101. Here G01. Save. One we created, two we will do it. We do with the template. Here we created the unrealized. Now we need to do the realized. Realized loss. So then remaining whatever it is there, that will be same only. Okay. Now we created the unrealized and realized we did it. Now we need to create the realized gain and unrealized gain. Realized and unrealized. 4 lakh. How we created? Nothing is created. Okay. We do with the template 3 lakh. This is the income. Unrealized the cost element is the primary expenses. No, it is a revenue, right? Now I am going to create realized. Realize foreign currency. Let's see. Save this one, and we need to create a balance sheet adjustment account also. 1 lakh, 1 lakh 2 we created, 1 lakh 1 lakh 2, 1 lakh 2, 3 we need to create. With a template of 1 lakh will take. This is a balance sheet. Balance sheet adjustment account. Okay, now we created. Save. So the whatever we have taken the loan account, it should be open balance, open items. Okay. This should be open item. Keep in mind. Now we are going to define the foreign exchange valuation. So now we are doing for the exchange rate for the open items of the GL account. So this is the KDF, and so you can see here the change valuation area. So you can continue, press, we are giving a chart of account level, and click on new entry, then give the which is the loan account. Here we need to give to foreign currency loan, yes, and which currency we are doing, Singapore dollar, and here loss account, which is the loss account, $3 lakh unrealized gain account, 4 lakh and realized loss account 3 lakh realized, and realized gain account, and this balance sheet adjustment account. At the time of posting month end, how much the loss is there, then upcoming the immediately to next month subsequent first date, it will get reverse the either credit or debit, whatever it is there. So for that purpose, this balance sheet adjustment account we will use it. Okay, balance sheet adjustment account, yes. Okay, just I'm saving this one. Now the transport request is saved. Now before we posting, what we have to do, go to forex table, OB08. Now we are taking a loan from Singapore dollar into INR, so we need to maintain the exchange rate types. Okay, exchange rate type, Singapore dollar to INR currency. Exchange rate to currency. Okay. We are taking the exchange rate type medium. Okay, just copy these things. There two are there. One is whenever we are posting, that exchange rate type we need to define, and we need to define at the end of the month exchange rate type we need to define. Now what I do it, I will make this with today date 13/06/2021. This I will make it as a 50. 1 Singapore dollar is equal to, sorry, 1 Singapore dollar is equal to 50 rupees, and this I will make it is a 45. So if it is a 45 means what is the pop, what is that?
Average price.
Sorry,
Average price.
not average. Okay, that is the, we are getting a gain. So actually you should make a as a 1 Singapore dollar with 50 rupees, but when it is decreased to the 1 rupee, 1 Singapore dollar is equal to 45 means you are gaining the 5 rupees on the each dollar. So this is an appreciation in the INR currency point of view. If it is the Singapore dollar is increased, then that is a depreciation for INR. It must be different from source. Okay. Okay, we will keep as it is, otherwise. How much it was there, that I will keep it. Specify value, date.
Today is 12th, Ramesh.
Oh, sorry, 12th. Yeah, 12th. We can post for tomorrow also, that is not the problem. Already it is there, right? That is the reason I didn't choose in that. Exchange rate type and Singapore dollar, Singapore INR. So we can see with today's and the month end we have, what we can do, this one we will make as a 50. Okay, this save. So 15 rupees increase. at the end of the month. Okay, changes is over in the forex table. Now what we do it, we will post the one loan from the in the Singapore dollar. Document type, whatever the document type we have given there, that document type we need to choose here. Okay, and we need to give the Singapore dollar. Yes. Okay, we have closed yesterday, right? This one also I need to see this controlling. I will see. Now we are taking a loan. Okay, this is the cash. What is that? 2 lakh Singapore dollar. We will take as a 1 lakh, not 1 lakh. We'll take a 10,000. It will be more. Loan. Then what is the GL account? 0 2. Okay, now it is converting. Have you observed? Okay, now go to document. Simulate. Okay, simulation is done. Now we will run the forex. Let's see. We need to give the month end. Okay, and this is the which ledger we are running. Simulation run. Okay, we need to specify the ledger also. Simulation ledger, what is that? Ours is US. Go to the open item GL account. Come here and give the loan GL account. What is that loan GL account? This is a loan GL account, and do not validate GRIR account. Okay, now I am going to execute this one. Let's see. If you see the foreign currency valuation, so we have taken a 10,000 Singapore dollar with the 50. So in INR currency, local currency, it's a 5 lakh rupees. Okay, now this is the valuated is when it is a month end valuation, it is a 65. Each dollar is 65 rupees. Means we are losing the 1,50,000. Okay, so here minus means that is the loss for us. If it is a plus value is there, that is the gain for us. This is a depreciation for us. If it is a plus value is there, that is the appreciation foreign currency, for appreciation for the domestic currency, which is the domestic currency. Okay, now if you go here inside, the accounting entry will be posted like this. Okay, so whatever the, this is the loan account which we have chosen, so this is the which we have defined this, the actuality, what is that reality. Okay, valuation.